Hello and welcome to Simplify Formulas with Copilot. My name's Jeff, I'm glad you're here. Let's just jump right in. In this short video, we're going to see how we can use Copilot to simplify legacy complex formulas. Let's go straight to Excel. Exercise 1. All right, so we have this worksheet that has a sales rep, a product, and an amount. And then we have a legacy formula that basically pulls out the sales rep's last name. And if you've been working in Excel for any number of years or decades, you'll be familiar with this pattern. We use the right function to extract the right side of the sales rep value. How many characters? Well, we have to compute the length of that cell and then subtract out the position where we found the space. And that's how we've been doing this for literally decades. And this can continue to work on into the future, no worries. But let's see if we can use Copilot to update this formula with some modern Excel function alternatives. Let me open Copilot, and I'm going to say, replace this legacy formula with fast, modern functions. Enter. And I'll speed this up. Okay, and it's done. And it looks like Copilot used the TEXTAFTER function. And then it verified all modern results match the legacy formulas. So I'll click Done. And let's see what it did here. Here's my original formula that used the right, length, and find functions. And here's the new modern Excel equivalent, the TEXTAFTER function. So as you can see, Copilot was able to understand exactly what this legacy formula did, locate a modern function alternative, and write the formula for us. Amazing. Let's go to the next exercise. Exercise 2. Okay, here we have an employee ID. And we have this formula that retrieves the salary. Let's take a look at this formula. Here it uses a classic combination of functions, index match. And if you've been around Excel for any period of time, these have become sort of staple lookup functions. But is there a modern Excel alternative? I don't know. Let's ask Copilot. We open Copilot. And I'm going to say replace this legacy formula with fast, modern Excel functions. Enter. And I'll speed this up. Okay, and it came back pretty quickly and it says XLOOKUP. So I'll click Done. So here is my legacy formula with index match. Here is the modern Excel alternative, XLOOKUP. And just like in the previous exercise, this is a single function, which is typically easier to understand than formulas that have nested functions. Cool? All right, cool. Let's go to the next exercise. Exercise 3. Okay. Here we have a worksheet that takes data that we receive in a vertical list like this, and this formula converts it into this tabular type of display. And this formula, once again, relies on a series of nested functions. IFERROR, index, row, and column. Is there a way to simplify this formula with modern Excel functions? I don't know. Let's ask Copilot. Copilot, replace this legacy formula with fast, modern Excel functions. Go. And I'll speed this up. Okay, and it's done. And here it used the WRAPROWS function. So I'm going to go ahead and say done. So here's my legacy formula, which includes a series of nested functions. Here is the modern Excel equivalent, a single function, WRAPROWS. This is pretty cool. So here's the thing. If you have historical Excel workbooks that have formulas like this with a bunch of nested functions, like this with a bunch of nested functions, and like this with a bunch of nested functions, Copilot can help you simplify those very quickly and help you implement the modern Excel functions, which are oftentimes easier to understand, maintain, and update over time. Hopefully this has been helpful. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.
This video is a production of Excel University.